I got lost. Hello and a happy Vlogmas day number 2. Today is December 2nd. Right now, obviously it's a little later in the day. You'll probably start to see that with a lot of my videos is that I started later in the day rather than bright early in the morning. Because I am not a morning person and usually, especially on weekdays, I just hop on straight into work and get some work done. So right now, Matthew is at a job interview. He's going and doing that right now. And then afterwards, he's gonna drop me off at the South Hill Mall where I'm gonna meet up with my best friend Natalie and her service dog Calliope. So we're gonna do a little bit of retail therapy, some shopping, and then there we'll have more events coming up. Currently, while I wait, I am getting some work done on my laptop, but yeah, just chilling here, waiting for him to be done with his interview, and I think they're giving him a tour of the warehouse. Well, Matthew got the job and has to do a PITS test. He's gonna go do that, but in the meantime, he dropped me off at the South Hill Mall. We're meeting up with Natalie, so I'm inside because it's cold out. I didn't want to wait outside, so I'm just waiting for her to get here. Okay. Good boy. Good job, bud. Oh. There we go. All I heard was her
got
tippy
distracted
tappies.
first, and then Callie fucking ruined it as soon as he rounded the corner. She's like, I see that.
I heard the tippy tappies. I was like, what is that? Hello.
I thought you would hear her whining. She's like, why am I that bad? Can we just go?
No, I don't know if it's just her tippy tappies. I just hear it louder.
Probably, I probably need to cut her nails.
I know he needs a nail cut, but
Back
up, child.
What?
He's like, why am I not getting attention?
She's jealous now.
Nice. Looking at some games. Excuse you. So, here we go. Okay, can you find Callie? Ooh, I got lost.
No, you're good. They have a Dumbledore wobble.
What are those?
You have to crochet them. It gives you like the.
Oh, how to do so and everything?
Yeah.
Oh, I kind of want to get that. I think that would be really cute.
I'm regifting mine that I got mine last year.
You're regifting yours?
I got one previously, and I did it, and it looked really bad. So I gave up.
I'm not very good at crochet. All I can do are like scarves and blankets. But even then they come out really wonky. Alright, you ready? Keep back up, stand, back. Thank you. Sits. Good job. Even Callie's waiting for this. Here you go. Oh my gosh, you're spilling everywhere. He's got the whipped cream stash. Triton, Triton, come here.
Callie won't live off the ground.
Oh, okay. Well, my child's just disgusting then.
Callie's a princess.
Is there even anything left? I don't think so.
It's on your toe.
Well, she's got painted nails now. And him on the other hand.
He's actually cleaning up his way.
Are you eating your leg?
He said, oh, it splashed.
How fitting. So what's the verdict?
I like the noir, but I also kind of want to try the mahogany. And they have these smaller bottles. I kind of like these.
Are those
$17.95 compared to where was the price?
Oh, is this like little travel size?
Yeah.
Okay.
So $50.
I think if
compared
he's
to
not gonna
$18.
use it so much, you might as well get the travel size, you know? And then if he ends up liking it, then yeah.
Okay. Now I want to try.
Like how we're shopping for cologne at Bath and Body Works. Is this, which one's this one?
That's the mist of Noir. Stay.
Right. Wanna sniff it?
The mahogany is like too sweet for me. Callie!
Yeah, this reminds me of my dad.
Oh no.
So we stopped at the food court. We're eating some Subway. Natalie ran to the bathroom, so I am babysitting the doggos right now. Yeah. Say hi to Callie and Triton. Hi. I think Callie's just focused on trying to see when Natalie gets back. So yeah, that's what we're doing at the moment. Just getting some drinks in. Welcome back. How was your ventures to the bathroom?
It was good. I almost died.
At least you didn't fall in.
Yeah. It's always a plus.
It's always a plus.
It's over my God.
He's so cute.
Side-eye. Stay. Stay. Stay.
We made it home. I was supposed to go to Krav Maga, which is a martial arts that Matthew does, with him this afternoon, but because I came back so late, he was already ready to go. I decided to stay home anyway because I have some filming I need to do. I have got to edit yesterday's video and today's video, and I also need to pack my stuff up for tomorrow because I'm going into work tomorrow, which means a trip into Seattle, which means early morning, and if you know me, I am not a morning person. So I'm gonna go ahead and do all of that. In the meantime, I kind of wanted to show you guys what I got at the mall today, so you guys can kind of take a look at my haul. For starters, I'm gonna show you guys what I got at Target. So the first thing I got was something I really wanted. I saw it last time, but they didn't have it in my size. Also, you're gonna have to excuse the fact that I'm in bed. I did a lot of work yesterday at the gym and a lot of walking today, and my legs are just not having it, so I'm doing everything from my bed. So gonna have to go deal with that. So I apologize ahead in advance, but this is where we're at. But I got this really soft, it's like a dark green, like emerald green, pine green sweater. It's really soft, but this is it. It says Alpine Hotel on it, and then I believe something about being on top of the world down here. But I love the design. It's not a ski lift, but it's kind of like the Skyliner at Epcot. That's just kind of what I call these, air trolleys, something like that. But it's just so pretty, and I love how soft it is. So I finally found one in my size. So that's what I got there. And I did grab a couple things for Matthew. I got him an energy drink and a protein drink, which I'm just realizing he left without. So my bad. The other thing I got from Barnes & Noble, this is going to be really ironic considering the fact that I can't read anymore. I can't really see much. So books, I can't really read any of the books that I got, but I got this one. It's called The Siren. I just really liked how like pearlescent the cover was. But what I like to do is I like to get the books that I'm going to get the audiobook from, because just like to get the books that I would like to be able to read in the future. I will still probably listen to the audiobook for this or use my Kindle to read it, but in the meantime I do still prefer physical books, so that's why I still get books. But I grabbed this one just to kind of have like a to be read list. All of the physical books that I buy is kind of like my physical list of like what books I want to read. So I got this one. I don't remember who the author is, but I know it's I have more books from this author, which is why I'm excited to read this one. So I have this one, and then I got Uno. This was the Uno Neuro Mercy or something like that. I got this to play with our friends and as well as my family, so we're big on board games, or trying to be really big on board games with my family. We're big on board games with some of my friends, so got this one. And then the other thing I got is from Bath & Body Works. I got a couple stuff from there. I got 2 scented candles. From there, it was like a buy two get for like $20 or something like that. So I got two of these smaller candles. One smells like hot cocoa. Yeah, it smells like hot cocoa, and I love a good cup of hot cocoa, so I got this one. And then the other one I got is like eucalyptus. So I'm a big fan of eucalyptus, like the smell of eucalyptus. So this is like one of my favorites. I know it's pretty toxic for dogs, so I always have anything eucalyptus. I always don't use it when I have the dogs in close quarters with me. So this will be like my bath time candle, because I don't ever let the dogs in the bathroom with me when I have a bath, because if not, two of my dogs will try to jump in. So this will be like my bath time candle, and it smells so good. And then I got 3 new hand sanitizers. 2 are the same smell. They also have eucalyptus. These are the ones I use when I don't have Triton with me. And then I got one that's more of like a men hand sanitizer. I got this for Matthew because he likes the smell, and it's kind of like a muskier scent, kind of like cologne. So I got that one for him. And I also got this cute little like so same smell, it's like a eucalyptus one inside, but it's like a little suitcase. And you know me, I love traveling everywhere, so it has that, and it has 2 little charms on it. One is a plane and one is a little world. So that's what I got for my bag. That's everything I got today. I do have a package I'm gonna open, which is a massive external hard drive, and then I also have a package I'm gonna open from 2 blind brothers that got sent to me. They're, you know, some free goodies that they sent my way, so I'm going to be opening that in a separate video. It's probably going to be a reel that I'm going to post on YouTube Shorts as well as on my Instagram, so definitely recommend checking out my Instagram if you haven't already. Most of my content gets uploaded there first and then gets uploaded to YouTube. Also, you'll see more of like the daily updates and like stuff, just what happens more behind the scenes and on a daily basis on there. Alright, hopping on here real quick, one last thing before we end this video. I just opened my package from 2 blind brothers, and honestly, I'm lost for words on just how truly awesome this package is. So let me show you guys, because I felt like I needed to add it in this video. Okay, for starters, again, back in my bed, just needed to be comfy. But this is all that came in the package. I have socks. They sent me over some socks, and it's really cool because the socks have little like braille on them. The best part is the packaging also has braille on them. I do not, unfortunately, know braille yet. I'm making it my 2026 goal to learn braille. I will learn braille. But at the moment, I don't know what this says. My mom said that it says like, thank you, like for one step towards a cure. I know it says it there too. So if you guys want to read that, but really cool. I love that the packaging has braille on it. It's so freaking awesome. These socks are so soft. And they come in a bunch of colors. I gave my mom one pair because she wanted a pair, but I'm keeping the rest of them. So these are really cool. They also sent me a cute little poodle puppy. This puppy's name is Aspen, and it has it here in braille as well as stitched onto her ear. I thought it was a Labrador, like a black Labrador. It wasn't until we read the little card that it came with it, with Aspen's little story about how she's going to be a guide dog, but she's a puppy at the moment. But then that's when we found out that she's actually a poodle, which you'd think I would know by the tail, but it's still super cute. I really love the little winter outfit, and the tag also has her name in braille, and as well as also has a little more details on it, which my mom was super nice and like helped read it for me. So she's super soft, so definitely super adorable. She's probably gonna go up there with my, you can barely see it, but I have a Triton crocheted up there. It's a weighted chocolate Labrador, so I'm gonna put her up there, and then I have a stuffed Poseidon up there as well, so this is gonna go up there with them. The other thing is I got this beanie, this black beanie, also has braille on it. And the tag itself also has Braille, as well as a little bit of the story of like why they're doing what they're doing, which totally recommend checking out Two Blind Brothers if you guys have not already. I will link them down below, their social media. They're truly phenomenal. Such a wonderful thing that they're doing. I followed them for a while, so I truly love the mission. But because I also don't know Braille yet, I don't know what this says. I did use Be My Eyes to look up one of them, and it told me it said Lululemon, and these feel like they're similar, but I'm not entirely sure if that's actually, it either says Lululemon or Lulu, but like I said, I don't know Braille enough to know if that's actually true or not. So let me see if I can use Be My Eyes at the moment to try to figure that one out. So
voiceover on 8:24 p.m.
Also, if you guys didn't know, this is how I use my phone and read your guys' comments all the time. I have voiceover on my phone. So we're gonna go ahead.
Top search, Be My Eyes. Take picture, button, take picture, dimmed, analyzing picture, please wait. Beanie with a rubber patch featuring Braille dots. The beanie is lying on top of a red and black checkered fleece garment with cartoon character faces.
My
Mickey
pajamas.
Mouse on it. In the background, there is a light-colored fabric and a piece of paper with printed text. If you'd like, I can try to interpret the Braille or read any text from the paper.
Okay, so I am gonna ask it to read the Braille.
Button. Message. Dictate.
Can you read the Braille on the beanie?
Inserted. Can you read the Braille on the beanie? Please wait. Be My Eyes writing a message. Braille on the beanie appears to be embossed dots arranged in 3 groups. From left to right, the Braille dots look like first cell, dot 1, 4 second cell, dot 1 third cell, dot 1, 3, 4, 5. According to standard Braille, English Braille alphabet, these would represent the following letters. First cell, C second cell, A third cell, P. So the Braille on your beanie spells cap. If you need help with anything else, just let me know.
So it says that this says cap on it. I'm not sure entirely how true that is. So if anybody that does read Braille can let me know down in the comments if this actually says that. Because like I said, 2026 goal, I will be learning how to read Braille. I know some letters I've started already, but I'm not super familiar. I also know that you can combine things to make words. So I'm not sure how entirely true if this is spelled out like letter-wise or anything. So I'm not too sure what it says, but I will, if you guys can comment down below what each item says that I show you, that would be fantastic. I'll show a close-up of it. So this is what it says on the beanie. So carrying on, I also got a scarf. It's a black knitted scarf. It's pretty long, really like that. And then on one end of it, also embroidered, is in Braille. And it's really cool because it is starting to get really cold in Washington, so this is going to be really nice for the winter months to keep me nice and warm. So I really like that, and they all kind of match each other too, which is really great because essentially I have like a whole outfit here. So the next thing I got is a lavender tee. It's really cool. So it says perspective on it, but it's upside down. And then one of the letters, I think it's the I, is replaced with the letter I in Braille. And then at the bottom, it also has Braille. Show you a close-up of that as well if you guys want to let me know down below what exactly it says. It also has more Braille on the sleeve. And then I also got another shirt. It's a fully white t-shirt. I thought there was nothing on it until my brother pointed out at the very bottom that there's Braille as well. And it's embroidered in a different color. I think this color is more of a brown, kind of like that matches my shirt. The other thing I got is this hoodie. Not hoodie. I keep saying it's a hoodie. It's a sweater that has kind of like a turtleneck to it and a half zip. So it only goes down to like your chest. These are my favorite kind of sweaters, actually. I really like these, especially to work out or just to kind of just throw something on. Again, like just the tags on the other outfits, I do love that there's braille on the tag. This one has braille at the bottom, also embroidered. And I love that it's not like a fleece sweater, it's just made of like a really soft material on the inside, which I'm loving so much. And then lastly, the other thing they sent me was a pair of yoga pants, which I absolutely love because it's the kind of yoga pants that actually have pockets, which are my favorite kind of yoga pants and the only ones I wear, because honestly, like, having pockets, especially to put my phone, is like a lifesaver. I don't ever go to the gym without having one because I always have my phone on me anyway. But the really cool part is that this also has braille on here. I think it's kind of hard to see. This is the one where we kept thinking it said, or at least Be My Eyes kept telling me it said Lululemon or Lulu. So we're not actually sure what it says. So if you guys can also let me know about that one, but I'll give you guys a better look at it. But yeah, that is everything they sent me in this package. It really honestly was a lot more than I was actually expecting when they first reached out to me to ask if they could send me anything. And I'm just truly, truly honored that they have sent me this stuff. Again, I highly recommend you guys check out their mission, their social media. They're very big on educating everybody about blindness and everything. They reshare a lot of great blind content creators and have shared a couple of my stories and posts as well. Their mission is just all about all the money that gets raised from this merchandise and this clothes all go towards helping solve and finding a cure for all different kinds of blindness. And I truly recommend you guys going and checking them out. Thank you so much to the two blind brothers for sending all this stuff to me. It really, really means a lot, and I am truly honored to be able to know you guys and to be able to receive this from you guys. So thank you. I just want to pop in here because as I was editing the video, I realized I never actually put in the update that I got on the clothes that I received from Two Blind Brothers. So that's what I'm here to do. So thank you to everyone on Instagram who helped me figure out what it actually said in Braille on the shirts and the clothing. So the really cool thing is that in Braille, it tells you the color of the article of clothing. For example, the beanie, the scarf, the leggings, and the sweater all say black, letting you know that the article of clothing is in fact the color black. The lavender shirt that I was sent, in the bottom corner it says purple because it is a purple shirt, and then the white shirt says white at the bottom. So it was really cool that, you know, as someone that can see color, that may not be as useful to me, but as someone who cannot see, it does let them know that the clothing is in fact a specific kind of color. So as I can see that, because someone even mentioned to me, like, that would be really cool if even article of clothing that people could still see color for, but some of the colors may look super similar. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen navy blue, how sometimes on some articles of clothing it could look black. So that was a great way of like differentiating and knowing the color of the article of clothing you're looking at. So that is what each of the clothes say in Braille when I was trying to figure out. Thank you to everybody on Instagram who helped me figure that out. As I was going back, it was like, yes, each one is spelled in letters, and I actually knew some of the letters, but in my brain it just wasn't like connecting the words together to realize that, oh, that's the word black. It's still truly astonishing to see how much, like, just how innovative and accessible this article of clothing is that the Two Blind Brothers are selling and offering to people, because really this could make a huge difference if most clothes were like this for those that are visually impaired, and that way we can be able to put our clothes together instead of having to rely on apps to be able to tell us what color they are. So I just wanted to go ahead and add that in here. But that's where I'm going to finish this video. So if you haven't already, please go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content like this. I like to post a lot of like our journeys, and since it is the month of December, we are doing Vlogmas this month, which means that I am trying my best to upload a video and film a video every day of our daily lives on how it is, especially now with some really great events during this holiday season that we'll be participating in. So definitely, if you want to see that, don't miss out. And also, like always, please go ahead and follow us on Instagram and or TikTok. We post more content on there that you haven't seen here before. Will shortly be uploaded to YouTube as well, but definitely recommend it if you want to see more of what goes on in our daily lives. So I will see you guys tomorrow, and I hope you have a wonderful night. Mwah.